Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you viewers, and you are welcome back to this new session of computer practicals. And we are going to continue from where we ended. We are on task 3.4. Open your lab manual. Let me open the question. Task 3.4 states analyzing company data 2. Task 3.4 analyzing company data 2. As we go, I'll use the other method. I go on the start button. This is the start button. I choose Excel, and the version of my Excel is 2013. Yours may be 2007, or other maybe 2010, other to be between 2016. You go on blank workbook. Okay, let me reduce it, minimize the history for us to work in accordance with what has been given. From the question, they say the temperature survey on certain days in some towns is shown on table 3.4 below. For sure, they now allow the questions. They say using a suitable spreadsheet, create a worksheet shown on table 3.4 above from scratch. Okay, let me do it and follow me keenly. From the spreadsheet, you see the columns are usually A, B, C, and we are ending on F. You see A, B, C, F till F. Then from 1 to 12, that's where we are working. I mean, that's our region of work. Let me just type enter and type what has been given. Type exactly, please, exactly what has been given. Okay, now you will continue. Okay, come here, 31, 32, skip this, go on 26, Tuesday, 30.5, 34, 25.5, Wednesday, 32, 30, 24, 29.5, 31, and 25. Friday, 32, 33, 26.5. Okay, I skip two rows and I write again town. Write town and day. What you can do, since you see it's still Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you can come here, you left click, maintain the left click of the mouse, come here and you say right click, then you come to copy, then you come here and you click on paste. Okay, it arranges automatically. Then you do the same thing with the same country with the regions, Douala to obviously, because they are the same. Come to copy, just come and put here and you click on paste, and it pastes automatically. You see the default, right? For it to be to adjust the size of the text with the cells, you come here, you see this cross, you maintain the left key, click and you drag it. See it, and it arranges it automatically. You drag it to resize the rows. You can reduce and end here. The same thing, you see, I can increase, I can reduce the width of the cell. And I told you to remove this dotted line, you can just click anywhere, double click anywhere. See, double click, So double click and it goes. The default when you write text, Excel, when you write text, the default orientation is on the left. You see all the text are written on the left while numbers are written on the right. But you see then, and also Excel, since I said 30.5, it is this, when you see it's like comma bird, it is point. If you put there, if that comma becomes a point, if you change you press the cap lock and you press the sign where there's comma, you put you a point. If you see the point, Excel will read it as a text, no more as a number. I mean, be careful. Just write 30.5, no matter if it's comma, because they are figures. Excel sees that as figures. But if you want to change and you put point, it will read it like a word, it will read it like a letter, and it will not perform any calculation because you cannot calculate letters. That's it. Okay, from what you see, the titles are bold. I'll just bold it. I'll change the orientation to the center. I'll come here, center, and you bold it to bold. You see the weight, since it's delaying a bit, weight it bolds. You do the same thing. You centralize, and you bold. You see everything is automatic. I hope it is clear. I hope you are getting me keenly. Now let us go. Question 2 is say use a formula to calculate the temperature of for Bafoussam, given that the temperature for Bafoussam is 3/4 that of Yaoundé. Enter the formula in the cell B4 in space provided below. For in your manual, that means I will write the formula here and you enter it in your manual. How do you enter it? I told you that whenever you want to write a formula or want to introduce a formula in Excel, you need to put what I want someone to tell me is an equal sign. Okay, you put equal sign. Put equal sign. Since it is 3 divided by 4, it is 3 divided by 4 times, because it's of that of Yaoundé times the one of Yaoundé. I can just come and select the temperature of Yaoundé. And be careful, Excel uses BODMAS, bracket of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. You need to, it is advisable to usually, if you want a particular expression or expression number to be calculated first, you put your bracket open and your bracket close. That means Excel will first calculate that before perform another equation, another expression, or with another sign or operator. That means this one will be 3 divided by 4, that Excel will do first. Then the answer you multiply by the temperature of Yaoundé, which is B2. Then from there you press enter. You see it has calculated automatically. And if you want to copy this formula all through this row, you come here, you see this small arrow, you maintain left key and you just drag it across. It will calculate automatically. You see that everything here, all the numbers are being centralized as the heading. You centralize everything. That is it. That is the formula. You put equal sign and you put a bracket, you put 3/4. Then for Bafoussam, for Yaoundé, to have the temperature of Bafoussam. I hope it is clear. Let's continue. Create 2 blank rows above row 1. For you to create 2 blank rows, you see this arrow pointing to the right. I mean the arrow on the row. You click on it, you select it, and you right click, go on insert. You insert the first row. Come again, you right click, and insert the second row. That's the easiest method. Just not to confuse yourself. That's the easiest method. There are other methods to insert a row, but that is it. Just easy and fast. Question 4 says type temp in degrees Celsius in cell A2. This is where if I click here, this becomes active cell, and this is the name box where the name of the cell is given. You say here, you type, they said that we should type temp, say dot dot in degree in degree Celsius. Oh, sorry, Celsius. Okay, this is it. I've typed it. Now they say I'm temp in degree Fahrenheit in cell A9. So A9, yeah, so A9. Okay, you say temp in degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, I'll just increase for it to take everything. Increase for it to feed. Okay, it is bold. Let me bold it. I highlight and bold. Highlight this one and I bold. Question 5 says calculate the temperature in Fahrenheit using the conversion factor given as this. You need to convert the temperature in Fahrenheit. See, in Fahrenheit, the temperature from Monday to Friday in Fahrenheit. You use this. You calculate the temperature in Fahrenheit. Use the conversion factor given this. You use this temperature to calculate here in Fahrenheit. This is in degrees Celsius. This will be in Fahrenheit. They say C. You type the formula as it is. Equal sign bracket C, which is in degrees Celsius. You select. You select the temperature plus 19. You close the bracket times 9 divided by 5. Okay, for sure when Excel will do bracket, you first start with the bracket. This now means you first start with this bracket, then there is off. Since it's not off there is division, multiplication. You see, division first come and multiplication after. Division and multiplication, but I prefer that you put also the bracket here, because you know that off and multiplication are quite the same. It's still multiplication. It's still multiplication, but you close this bracket here and you close this bracket here, such that the answer of this and the answer of this will multiply to half in Fahrenheit. Are you understanding? Because if this one I can leave and it goes after bracket, it multiply the answer times 9 before dividing. But now for me to be on the safe side, I will put the bracket on this and put the bracket here to this for it, such that when Excel calculate this one, then multiply the two results to have in Fahrenheit. Press enter. See, this is the result in Fahrenheit. I just copy it all through, and then see, since it's the same, if I come here, I bring it down, and I check the see that it is B5. If you want to see the formula B5, it is this one. See, everything becomes very easy. B5 become this. I can easily fill my table with no stress. Come here and I drag it. Everything is in Fahrenheit. I drag it like that. I come here, I drag it like that. Come and I drag it. Everything is in Fahrenheit. Then I will centralize it. Centralize. See, it is very easy. I hope you are clear with that. I hope you have understood how we came about with all the different calculation. You need to this arithmetic. Excel uses the majority of the expression or the equation that Excel uses. He uses what BODMAS. If you master your arithmetic, that is from 1, from 2, you'll be able to easily write formula even without using the pre-install or pre-built formulae of Excel. Let us continue. Now question 6 say insert a blank row before Bafusam and enter the row heading Baminda in both temperature version. That means insert a blank row before Bafusam. Insert a blank row before. That means this is after Bafusam, this is before. I'll right click on Bafusam, I put insert. See, it is before. For you to insert before, you select the Bafusam and you click insert. This is Bafusam, and they say and enter the row heading Baminda in both. Say enter the row heading Baminda in both temperature version. That means in degrees Celsius and in Fahrenheit. Come here, right, Baminda, and I come and do the same thing here. Insert a row. I put there Baminda. Okay. Now question 7 says calculate the temperature for Baminda in both version, given that it is 4 feet 4 and 5 that of Douala. I'll come here. If I calculate one, if I calculate for this one, I just come and convert here. I hope it's clear. Calculate for this one, I come and convert it because in Fahrenheit you need the degree Celsius. Come here, it says equal sign for 4 divided by 5. As I said, I put my bracket. Oh, sorry. I'll put the bracket close, and I say times. They say 4 or 5 times of Douala. Say click on Douala and I put enter. See, it calculates automatically, and I then drag it through. You see, I drag it through and you see everything is being calculated automatically. I hope it's clear. I come here. I will just drag this formula downward and it will calculate for Baminda. You see, if I come here and I view the formula on the formula bar, you see B6 is for Baminda. So I press enter. So it comes here, and to copy this everywhere, I do the same procedure as I did for the other town, and I handle a whole year and I drag it. See, it calculates automatically. Okay, let us proceed. We are on question 8. Type average temperature in degrees Celsius. We'll see in cell G3 and average temp F in cell G11 respectively. Calculate the average temperatures for all the towns. The average temp in cell G3. Let us locate G3. This is G3. Yep, G3. We write the average temp. Average temp. In Celsius. Then I go on the G11 here. And I write average temp in F. Okay, you see, let me adjust here. This one is not what I want. I come here and modify. See. See, it is not changing. I will try and remove it and fix it. Okay. can leave it like that because put it will change it again as if it's a copyright. Yeah, I see. I saw what this thinking that I want to write a copyright, but nevertheless, that's just what you have been asked to do. They say calculate the average temperatures for all the towns. Average temperature means the sum. I say average, you add all the different term or temperatures, then you divide by the numbers of days. See, number of days of each town. Since we have from Monday to Friday is 5 days, so for me to enter the formula, I put an equal sign. You can do, there are two methods. Either you use the predefined or you read the pre-built formula, which is average. Then the average, or you say yes, put up the bracket, you say number 1 to which number. I will just select here from year to year. From year to year, it has the average. I mean, I close the bracket, then I put enter. So it gives me 31. That is the average. I can do another way by I come here. Oh, let me delete this for us to see since 31 written that. Come here, I put equal sign, I put my bracket, I select, I put it, I do this plus this plus this plus this plus this. I close my bracket, I divide by 5 days. I put enter. You see, it gives the same thing. It gives the same thing. See, it is. See, you can just do and you just drag it down. See, it calculates the average automatically. You just change it because I say there are two types of cell references. There is the absolute cell reference which does not change, and there is a relative cell reference which changes. These are relative cell references. Let me centralize it. I put it in the center, and this is it. I do the same thing here. I'll use the easiest one. I put average, and I select everything. Close it, enter, and then drag it down. This formula is being copied downward. That is what has been asked. That's what the question says. Calculate the average temperature of all the towns. Now let's say format all cell containing the temperature values to 2 decimal places with no commas. 2 decimal places. These are 2 decimal places, and we want it to be 2 decimal places. Say 2 decimal places with no commas. I hope you understand the question. Say format all cells containing the temperature values to 2 decimal places with no commas. I mean, this is normally these are whole numbers. These are decimal places 25.6, but since it is they don't want the comma, I will reduce it. I remove the comma. I said let me enlarge it. I can come here. This one is decrease decimal, this is increase decimal. I want to reduce the decimal or decrease the decimal because they said no comma. Come here, I click on it, reduce it. You see, come here, I click on it, reduces. I come here, click on it, reduces. Come here, do that for all the different values that has decimal places because they say with no comma. We don't want any comma. Come here, remove it. I say we are done. Now they say question 10 says format all cells containing average temp to Arial black italic size 12 where there is average. Format all cells and all the cells that were done where there is average. Format all the cells to Arial. Come to the font type Arial, italic, and font size 12. The same here, Arial, italic, and font size 12. You see, it changes automatically. I hope it is clear. Okay, then I say Arial black. Sorry, say Arial black. Arial black. There's a difference. Arial black and Arial are two different things. Arial black, Arial black, black. Okay, that is it. Always clear. Now it says centralize the titles across column A and G, row 2 and row 10. Everything has been done normally because the same thing that is there. Now we say put a double border around the whole table and a single line border inside the table. Let's first do that before we continue reading. Put the border, put this double border around. I said to put the border, you first of all select everything, select, come here, border, custom or more borders, wait for it to load. Let us wait for it to load. Okay, this is outline, and you come and choose two. Come choose outline for you to see the preview. See, two borders have been put, the double line have been put. Okay, it's inserting automatically. Then you put, you say single borders. You say, you come up for a single and you say inside border as single. Select it and it changes, it enters automatically. Then let me end this. Now they say put a double border around the whole table and a single line border inside the table. Question 12 says at the end, since we did everything, we place the double borders as they said here. Place the double border around the whole table and a single line border inside the table. Shade the column for average temperature gray. How do you shade it? You first need to highlight or to select, because everything that we need to do for the formatting to apply, you need to highlight. When you highlight it, you come, since it's a cell, this is a column, you come to cell style, you click on the drop down button or arrow, you select gray. It says both the average temperature Fahrenheit and Celsius. Do the same thing and we take gray. Then we have been asked to use the average values in column C, average values C in column G to create a 3D exploded pie chart to show distribution of the temperature of the towns. The title should be average temp in Celsius. Use the names of the town in column A as the legend in the data label. Select show values. For you to come up with the chart, you first need to highlight, you select all the different temperatures, then turn a level of, come here, insert, you come, these are charts. Yes, insert pie chart. You click on the drop down, you see 3D pie chart, you click on it, you see the 3D pie chart is coming out, and the legend, this is what it could be called, the legend here. And they say the title, if you can delete this one, and they say the title should be average temp. Come here, you write average temp. Average temp. This is it. Okay. Now, what we were asked to use the names of the town in column A as the legend in the label, in data label. Select show values. Okay. Then this told us we are just level the title. Yes, we did that. Use the name of the towns in column A as a legend in the data labels. Now how do? You see this one, this is the legend down here. As in geography, this is a legend. That means they say blue is one, but we want that blue should be Yaounde and so on, Douala, Bamenda, Bafoussam and Boya. You can change the orientation of this one. You may want it to be here. You come here to this one, come to legend. You see legend, you can put it on the top, the right, the left. I will just put it on the right. Now for you to change that, you first of all highlight the pie chart. You come to see chart tool, design, come on level of select data. You come to edit. Now you say axis label range, select range. You want to enter this one, not 1 2, but you want to enter, you want the legend to be Yaoundé, Douala, Bamenda, Bafoussam and Boya, as it has been said. See, as soon as you select it, you come and preview. Just come here, you say okay, and then everything has been changed. Say okay. Now they said resize the chart to fit into the range H3 to L16. H3 yes to L16. This is H3 now, rather H3 to L16 is down. That means we must resize it. It must be here, starting from here. Resize it. See, resize it, maintain and drag it for it to reach L16. That is it. That is just what you have been asked to do. That's just what you have been asked to do. And I think from okay, they say then rename your worksheet from sheet 1 to weather. Yeah, this is the worksheet sheet 1. For you to rename it, I say every time that you want to see the menu of a particular either it's a blank screen or on a desktop, you need to right click. You see the different option. You see rename. You see that they say rename it to weather. Since it's very highlighted, that I just type your weather, press enter, and it has been renamed to weather. I hope everything is clear. Now question 16 says save the worksheet as weather. Open a screen capture, make a screen capture of your work, print and attach the print out on this page. Hint: your final table and chart should have a look similar to the one below. Okay, you see, so it should be like this. This one, to generate this type of table, to generate this type of like chart, they said the table here everything was gray. You just come and select everything and let us look very keenly. You select everything here and you come to cell style, you put your gray, I think they say calibre, they say Arial black, yes, Arial black, yes. You just come here to take gray and you come, since it's changing the font type, you need to come and change by Arial black, yes. Now yeah, you can change the appearance of your chart by to make it resemble what you see on the question paper. See, if you come here, you select, you see everything is coming out clearly right there. Enter, you click on it, or you click on enter, or you tap on enter, or you just click on it, it will change automatically. Then you click out, you see the chart is the same as you can view on your question paper. Then you save. I told you, for you to save, you go to backstage view. Since this document is not yet in my hard disk drive, you first go to, if I click on save, you go to to save as, for you to choose where you want to save your worksheet, your workbook, if I can say like, yes, your workbook. And you change the name, you say weather, and you click on save. That is it. I hope everything is clear. If you have any question, just type as a comment. Don't forget to like our page, to share our page with your friends, for them to be up to date and be ready for the GC. Okay, nice day. We are Young Tech Online Relation Classes, and we are promoting excellence in everything we do. Thank you.